Turn it up.
Hi, hi. Slow motion. Hi, guys. How are you doing, guys? Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm here for something really, really important. I need to raise some money for a charity that is doing amazing things back home in Uganda. So guys, I'm gonna need your help today to raise some money for a wonderful charity doing some work back home in Uganda. So do me a favor, invite somebody to come and join us. Hi, Mandy. 25. Yeah, I need to raise some money. I am going to be joining this charity on the 23rd of February. We're going to be climbing the O2, playing drums on top of the O2 to raise money for this charity. Good evening, Dave. I need your help, guys. So I'm just going to bear with me a second. I'm going to share this video. How I do this, I'm going to figure out. But I need your help. I'll put the link in the title, because I really need your help. And before I start to talk about it, to help this amazing charity that I came across during my many talks, and Hannah is somebody that we've become friends now. I've also tagged Hannah into this video. I've tagged, what do you mean nowhere, Dave? I've tagged her in because they're doing an amazing job, and I have volunteered to be, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm gonna give it a go for charity, and it's for an amazing cause. So I am looking forward to helping them out or working with them to raise money for this amazing charity. So guys, I need your help. And I put in the title today that, look, if you had the opportunity to help, would you help? Right, I'm just gonna wait for a few of my friends to turn up. Thank you, Alan. I'm gonna wait for a few of my friends to turn up before so if the music is playing, don't worry, I'll turn the music down later. But let me just get some friends to tune in that I'm waiting for. Dave, I'm doing a little bit of you. I'm the, what, DJ now? How am I doing, Dave? With the music. I can't do it as good as you, but I sure can try, right? Give me a thumbs up or not, Dave. How am I doing with the music? Does it sound amazing? Do you think you would give me a job on your station? Will I get a job with my DJ skills? I don't know. But yeah, guys, I'm here to raise money. Is it too loud? Oh, God, here we go. It's gonna come off. I'm gonna turn it off in a minute. How about now, Dave? Can you hear me? The music is only on as I wait for some more people to arrive before I start to do this and tell you about what I am going to do on the 23rd of February. Stop mixing. I wouldn't have a clue what to do. No, I'm all about just putting it on repeat, and the song keeps playing and playing. That's as far as my DJ skills go. Just press repeat and you just keep playing the same song. But seriously, I'm here to raise some money for an amazing charity, and I need your help to be able to do this. Okay, let me turn this music off so we can get started. Start mixing. Okay, let's turn the music off now. Okay, no, it's not afternoon. Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Winnie Kitaka, as you already know. But this evening, I am coming to you for something slightly different. And I have said, thanks, Dave, for the DJ lesson. I'll have to come for more lessons, Dave. I'm here today too because I came across this charity. And the charity is called Row Out the Barrow. I've put links below. And what this charity does, in one of the countries in which they do this is Uganda. They do two things. One of the things they do is they somebody has made or they have come up with an invention that will help to transport water. You know, in Africa, those of you who are from Africa, if you have seen it on the television, where you see young girls and women carrying water that is almost carrying their body weight in water and walking miles to have some drinking water. Now, what this clever invention is, these guys came up with a way of creating a barrel that you can roll, that rather than carrying the water on their heads, they can roll this and roll the water in this barrel that they roll the water back home. That's one of the things they do. But the thing for which I really want to raise money and help them raise some funds to be able to do this is one of the things they're also doing is they're raising money to buy or to send reusable sanitary towels for girls in Uganda. Now, many times people will say they don't have the opportunity to help. Sometimes you see pictures of children or women or people in need, and sometimes all you have is sympathy. Sometimes all you could do is kind of feel sorry and say, God, I wish there was something I can do. And for some people, sometimes that opportunity has not been there. But when I saw these guys and I thought, look, this is an opportunity to be able to get out of my comfort zone, to be able to not just say sorry, to be able not to just say, oh wow, that is so sad, but to actually be a part of those that are making a difference, and to be able to use this platform, to be able to use this opportunity. And I want to thank you, you guys that follow me, you guys that watch me and that are taking the time to watch me right now, but to be able to use this opportunity to try and raise money for these young women and young moms and families who are struggling back home in Uganda. Now, for my female listeners, you probably will understand this, but maybe if you're a father and you're a husband, maybe you can understand this to a certain degree too. Imagine, I can't even imagine that, but maybe I can try. When it's that time of the month and you don't have anything to use, this is what these young women in Africa, but specifically in Uganda, are experiencing. Many of these young girls don't go to school for a simple reason, is because when it comes to that time of the month, they don't have anything to use when they're on their periods. They don't have any sanitary towels. Now, when you live in the West, or maybe you live in Uganda, or maybe you live wherever you live in the world, there's some things that we experience and sometimes we just take it for granted because, you know, when it's the time of the month, you just go over to Boots or some kind of chemist and you buy the sanitary towels and that's it. But for these young women, the reason why they're not going to get an education, for some of them, not because they don't have the fees, in some cases it is, but because they can't afford to have sanitary towels to be able to use during that time of the month. And what I'm going to do, what I'm doing and joining this charity on the 23rd of February, which is not next week, but the week after next, I am trying to raise, they've asked me to raise, look, Winnie, if you could raise a minimum of £200, I'm sure this we can do. I'm going to put money towards this, but I wanted to invite you also to give you the opportunity. I have put a link, and in this day and age, it's so much easy and so quick to be a part of the solution. It's so easy to do that because we have technologies that allow us to be able to do that. They have set up an online, there's a way where you could go and donate. The link that I've put below, if you just click on that link, it will allow you to donate. It doesn't matter, there's no limit. You can donate as much as you can or as little as you can. Anything that you donate is going to help raise money for these young families, for these young women, to be able to have an education, to be able not to be treated as outcasts when it comes to that time of the month, but to be able to interact with their communities, knowing that they don't have to be ashamed and they don't have to hide away and to spend the entire day outside or somewhere or hidden because they don't have these sanitary towels. So what this organization is doing, what this charity is doing, they have is providing reusable sanitary towels for girls back home in Uganda. So I want to call upon you, my friends and my followers and my family, help me. And what we're doing to raise money, I have volunteered to go. We're going to be climbing the O2, playing drums on top of the O2 on the 23rd of February. I don't know how I'm going to do that, to climb and play drums at the same time. I don't know, but I am going to give it a go. And I'm giving it a go, and please God, I pray that it's not raining and that we have a little bit of sun. But regardless of what the weather is going to be like, I'm going to join these amazing people, and we're going to do our best to try and raise as much money as we can for these young women back home in Uganda. And I'm aware that this happens in many parts of the world. I remember watching a documentary about a man in India who also came up with a similar solution to help women to be able to find something that they can use during that time of the month. If you're a mom, if you're a dad, you probably may understand, but definitely if you're female, you totally understand what I am talking about. Imagine at the time of the month and you've got nothing to use. This is what we're helping these young women and young girls to be able to do. So please, before you go today, before you look, £1, £2, £3, whatever you have, just go ahead and click the link below and help me to raise money for these amazing women and young women who could be going to school and getting an education, but rather they're stuck at home because they don't have sanitary towels. So please help me, join me, whatever you donate. This company, this charity, I mean, it's a non-governmental organization. They will take this money and they will provide this reusable sanitary towels for these children or for these young women back home in Uganda. I also understand it's not just in Uganda that their work is being carried out. They're carrying out work in many different parts of the world, but specifically because I'm Ugandan and I'm calling on my Ugandan brothers and sisters, let us help our own. Many times we have lacked the opportunity to be able to help others, but here's an opportunity that at the palm of your hand you can just click and be able to donate some money and help these young women in Africa who, for as little as £1, you can change and transform their lives. Thank you so much. This is Real Brave, just here to make you aware that I'm going to be on the 23rd joining this charity to go climb the O2, playing drums on top of the O2 on the 23rd of February, and all this in order to raise money for this amazing charity to help young women and young girls in Uganda to have reusable sanitary towels, so that during that time of the month they don't have to stop going to school, they don't have to stop dreaming, they don't have to be used as cast out, they don't have to be driven out of society because of something that is natural, something that is normal, something that is not bizarre, but just because they don't have the means to be able to help themselves. So join me, ladies and gentlemen, please, 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 please. Will you help me raise at least £200? Thank you. Thank you so much. And thanks for watching. Do me a favor. Will you share this video? Share it with somebody that maybe is doing something similar. Share it with somebody that you know has always wanted to help somebody but has lacked the opportunity to do so. Do me a favor. Share the video. And on Thursday, on the 23rd, I will come to you live on top of the O2, showing you that your money that you're raising, and let you know how much money you've raised, is going to a good cause. Thank you, and thank you. Good night, guys.